Hello, everybody.
Welcome back.
Hi.
To the D-pad.
Oh, no, you already beat these people then.
I think so. I'm John. I don't remember what we're doing.
I'm Rick. You want to go back down, I think. You were headed to the stairs that are in the north of this floor.
Okay. And, who's that?
Oh, this is Josh.
Oh, shit.
Josh?
A guest.
A.K.A. Mr. One RetroTrigger. Oh, you want to go down, not up.
RetroTrigger the first.
The first. Or, I mean, you used to be the 64th, but you killed the previous 63. So you're now the reigning RetroTrigger.
Yeah. I wish there was like at least 5 more generations before I came. It would be perfect, but
that would have been excellent.
5 generations before you came. You heard it here first.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu.
It sure is.
We're back. We're in the Rocket Hideout.
Yeah, I guess
we got another one of these. I don't know what to call those. They're sort of like conveyor belts, but they're not. Like they're not belts.
They treadmills.
Yeah, but this is one of those things where they made it on the Game Boy, and it was just a Game Boy, so it didn't matter. And then as soon as they tried to make it into a realistic, 3D environment, they're like, how does this actually work?
Right. What are any of these sprites?
Like there's in Dragon Warrior, there are these floors with like a diagonal pattern to them that hurt you a lot as you cross them. It hurts you more than poison panels. So you're just kind of like, all right, I don't know what these are, but I guess they hurt. In Dragon Quest XI, they come back in the final dungeon. They don't appear anywhere else except the final dungeon, and they are diagonal. Like, the lines are still diagonal, but they're like bolts of electricity that are over this large square tile. So it's like, oh, so in a medieval setting, they just have these. They had these electrical generators in Dragon Warrior. I guess it's magic. Yeah, they did have thunder magic, I think. Actually, did they have any? I don't think they had any electrical attacks in the original Dragon Warrior.
I just think Team Rocket has a very advanced healthcare program for their employees.
Oh yeah, with how much all their Pokemon are getting knocked out.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say, their intensive treadmill gym in their basement.
Oh, that's true. That's a good point. If you want to get to lunch, then you have to like run for a couple minutes first.
If you want to get lunch, you have to make it out of the treadmill.
Yeah. So my confusion is like, how does that work exactly? Like you step on it and suddenly you're spinning across the room, but you're not on the moving part anymore. Like what? They didn't try to justify it. They probably shouldn't try to justify it. But like,
all you need to do is put like one janitor in the corner, like mopping up the floor. You know, he just
so
it's
it's a waxed floor. Okay, that makes sense.
Cute.
I know that. Look at its back.
I
it's
love
got an igloo back.
I love Alolan Chantru. He's my favorite.
That's a cute one.
I got a lot of shit for putting him on my team.
I know.
Even though Rick said it was allowed.
It is allowed. It is allowed. I'm going to be as clear as I can. It is fine. It is fine, you guys. I was admittedly also kind of like early in the game when someone mentioned, that's Kanto for Alolan. I was like, oh, okay, that's actually kind of interesting. I'm sort of bummed because we have the rule, which we have for a reason. The Thumper, it is called the Thumper clause for a reason, but
that's Kanto for a what?
So in this game,
they'll be like, I've got a Geodude. Will you trade for my Geodude?
And you're just like, what the fuck? Why would I do that?
And it's like, it seems stupid, but it's the Alolan.
Yeah, it's an Alolan one.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
I think the EXP gains are still 1 1/4, 1.5, whatever. And like I said on the Discord, if we notice that any Alolans that we get traded for are gaining levels at like a ridiculous rate, like if Sandshrew is if your party's at like 36 and your Sandshrews at like 45, then it's like, okay, now we have to start thinking about how to circumvent the level situation a little bit, which probably just becomes, put it in a box for a while till you're closer. But even still, I don't think it's going to be a huge
attack is
problem.
Twice as good as special attack on this guy. Got to remember that.
God damn.
Because I almost put Okay. What's this about?
How come you can't take those Pokemon?
Oh, there's a Guard.
There's an item there, though. Oh, no, that was the wire that held it all together. Those Pokemon are getting electrocuted.
So did you guys see Detective Pikachu?
No, I have not. I'm planning to, but I haven't yet.
You should. It's fun.
It's very fun.
Nice.
I wouldn't call it a good movie, but it's a good movie.
There was some joke I had last night that I was gonna tell Rick, but then Carly reminded me, like, wait, he might not have seen Detective Pikachu. Don't spoil it. I was like, ah.
Yeah.
I'm excited about it though. Honestly,
it had to do with Pokemon Sleep, and I thought
about 50% of what I want out of that movie is just to see the interpretations of the Pokemon themselves.
It's not bad.
Then you'll be happy because they're good.
They looked, even from the trailers, I'm like, these are some good looking Pokemon.
These are some really fucking sexy Pokemon.
Yeah. Ooh, that Mr. Mime is so...
Mr. Mime, I don't hate. I thought I might hate what a 3D Mr. Mime would look like, and then I saw the one in the trailer. Like, this looks fine. This looks pretty much exactly how I'd imagine it.
He literally has dodgeball shoulders. If you zoom in on his picture, they're literally dodgeballs. They just use that texture.
That's hysterical. Awesome. I love that. Yeah, no, like I'm excited about that, and it's also too like there's the conversation. Well, how come Detective Pikachu looks so much better than Sonic the Hedgehog? And I have a very easy answer for that, because while yes, Detective Pikachu is meant to look like a realistic-ish mouse, shrew, squirrel thing. Sonic in the movie is meant to look sort of like a realistic hedgehog character. But here's the thing. Pikachu in the games still looks like a squirrel, mouse, shrew thing. Mouse. Yeah. In Sonic the Hedgehog games, he looks like an anime boy. Yeah. With a round, plump body, even during his reinterpretation.
You know I love my plump anime boys.
Yeah. That's us. He's got a chunky torso, and he's got spindly arms, and he's got big old hands and feet. Huge hands and feet.
Super Fang is half of your current HP.
Hyper Fang, I think, is half the current HP. Oh, whichever one they... Yeah. If that was... Whichever one that was, unless you were at... Yeah, no, that would have just been a strong attack.
But, whatever. I'm living on the edge. This is not the time to be living on the edge.
No.
So I'll dig under the mountain instead.
Super Fang.
Yeah, okay, Super Fang.
That wouldn't have killed me.
I mean, unless it crits.
Super Fang can't crit. It's a set amount of damage.
No, it isn't. That's Hyper Fang. Or whichever... Fuck, I forget which one it is. Which one did he use before?
Super Fang is the less good one, I think. I don't know.
They're not both proportional. One is not.
Swords Dance. Forget an old move.
I can never remember which one's which. I think Super Fang's supposed to be half of what you have left, but if it used it on the first turn, then you would have had fewer hit points. So I think Hyper Fang is just a normal attack, and Super Fang is the proportional one.
All right.
But that's the thing. That's what makes me really nervous about mid-game Rattatas and Raticates, is they suddenly all have Super Fang and Hyper Fang.
Right.
And unless your defense is solid, you're in like deep shit trying to deal with them.
In a Nuzlocke, especially.
I mean, yeah. In a regular game, it's not that big of a deal, but in a Nuzlocke, you're just like, oh, God. Oh, man. The funny part, too, is when I went to deal with Lieutenant Surge... we had to deal with a Voltorb that tried to explode.
Yeah.
But we were underground. It wasn't... Oh, actually... Were we underground? We were either underground or we just had a tanky dude out front. And it wasn't a big deal. No one died. But then, like, when I was asking you about, like, hey, how's your thing going? You done with Lieutenant Surge yet so we can fight? You were just like, it's going to take a while. We're probably not going to have our face-off tonight. And I was like, oh, shit. He went into that battle and just got a face full of explosion, didn't he? Oh, no.
Yeah, which was a good thought, but it was even worse. What did
it? It was actually worse. The only thing that would have made it worse is if your Pikachu got hit. Like,
yes, I don't know. I probably would have dropped out at that point. Do you know what happened? I got hit by a Diglett that was like a level higher than my dude that used Fisher.
Yep.
And
that was its main move.
There's a type of opponent, like a trainer type, called Gambler in this one, and they only use moves like that.
Oh, shit.
So he was just going to keep fixing.
So if your levels aren't high enough, you're just at risk of just having people get killed.
Oh, shit.
And like obviously that sucks in a normal game, but you can beat it. Yep. But you not in a Nuzlocke.
Yeah, you could lose your entire team.
And we hadn't seen anything like that.
Ever. Oh, man. Jesus.
So that blew.
The only
okay, there's
a friend of mine did a Nuzlocke challenge once, and we did it with Soul Silver and Heart Gold, and that was fun because like with Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, you have like your Pokemon follow you, and that was a nice touch. Really makes you sad when you lose one.
Oh God, yeah. It always kind of takes the wind out of you for a while. You're just like, oh fuck.
Yeah. The worst is when I killed my own Gengar.
Oh,
that sucked. It was a team battle, and I had somebody use Earthquake, not realizing it hit everybody. Whoops.
Ooh.
Took me a while to live that down.
It's immortalized forever.
Dig! I've only got 3 digs left.
Oh, God, really?
Yeah, 3 Diglets.
So dig of Houselet. Do your thing.
Yeah, I've been playing this game a little bit with my girlfriend, and she has been doing very well. It's really, I have to admit,
how many face-offs has she won so far?
0, because we're not doing a Nuzlocke, and my God,
because unlike you two, John wants to have a happy relationship.
Yeah, I actually like this game so much more now.
The moment I beat John in a padlock, he's gonna break up with me.
That's right. It's been a long time coming, Rick.
I still feel a little bit. Not sore. I just still feel like, about Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. For anyone who hasn't watched those, if you don't want a spoiler, give me about 20 seconds. And anyone who doesn't care about spoilers.
2,
And so here we go.
3.
Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire had 8 gyms, so we had 8 face-offs, and then the final one after the final battle. We went 4-4 in those first 8 face-offs, so the last one actually mattered and was the deciding factor. We went to the final Pokemon apiece. Both of us had essentially one hit's worth of health left on our last Pokemon, and it was a coin toss because we had equivalent speed and weren't using priority moves. And his Pokemon won the coin toss.
I think there's more to it than that.
I mean, no, that's really it. Like, it's as close to a tie as it could possibly be without us literally both getting knocked out together by way of like a self-damaging move. It was
so
stunning.
John won is what you're saying?
John won, yeah.
Good job. Good job.
Thank you.
I think that was our second official one.
Rick, get good.
Because it was, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Because it was X and Y, then Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, and then we went to Sun and Moon and Insurgents.
Did he throw it up there?
Huh. Wait a minute.
Now you'll never find my Pokemon.
That's hilarious. I was looking away. Oh, man.
The fuck?
So how do you get up there? Can you go through the thing on the top?
This isn't how
You have
this
to ride
is
your bike
supposed
across?
to work.
Right? Do you have to like start looking at architecture of the room to like...
I know.
Oh, I just figured out the next Pokemon Company move. So you have Pokemon Go, Pokemon Sleep, Pokemon Poké Core, like parkour.
I can see that. I can see that being that's Pokemon Go 2 is Poké Core.
But ooh,
Am I supposed to drop down from upstairs?
Maybe. Oh, there's Jesse and James.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah, right.
them.
Like, is there a hole in the floor somewhere?
We
Can you like
we can make
move those computers? Those.
in the other
yes,
room, you
little
mean?
boy, please move these massive computers.
I think the answer is probably down there somewhere. Like you must have to
yeah,
tap A on everything and see what you can climb or something.
So that little red box that was sitting there reminds me, visiting the Massachusetts area. I noticed that you guys have a lot of fire alarms outside.
In
the middle, like in the streets, like outside of buildings, like crosswalks and.
Huh? I never really thought much about it.
Not
to be
unless
honest.
you find some way to walk on top of walls.
Whoop.
Can a Pokemon
Are you kidding?
do it?
Wow.
What?
Okay.
That's crazy.
Okay. Interesting.
There were a step stool.
Oh, can you just what? Okay, okay, game. Come on. Yes, we know. There's a desk.
I am a step
the
stool.
camera centers on the desk. If only there was something you could step on.
Charmeleon you can step on.
Yeah. Right? Can you not lift up your
you can step on
Charmeleon?
me.
There's an intercom with a video screen. All right.
Maybe you have to look at the... Oh, now you're actually interacting with things.
Yeah, it's
okay.
interesting.
Maybe the chair?
Did you use strength on
boxes?
something?
Hey, there we go.
I love it. They never animate the transitions, though.
Huh.
Yeah.
They don't even, like...
They totally
can't physically
could.
move it across the screen for some reason.
Right.
I don't know why.
Up you go.
Well, that right there to me is like a puzzle that's not worth doing because
Yeah,
like
that's
they
pretty-
totally
well,
told you how to do it.
it's kinda
One
cute,
thing
but
we
yeah,
have to
they did
remember
tell
is
ya.
that
Also,
this game
that's
is
not
for
safe.
babies.
That is not OSHA
Yeah.
regulated.
You're still standing on it when you don't have to be.
You're standing on a.
Oh, this is cool.
Oh shit!
So you're
I
actually
am
controlling
Pikachu.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Can I get a redub of the?
Whoa!
Detective
Wait a minute!
Pikachu?
Wait a minute!
What?
Who is that? That looks like Steven with the blue hair.
I don't know.
From the Hoenn game?
Yeah.
I was about to say it looks like
Actually,
a Team
his
Aqua
hair-
grunt.
His hair kind of goes up to the sides. Yeah, maybe an Aqua Grunt. How fucked up would this be if this game was actually the one that connects to Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon? Like, so I guess spoilers for anyone who doesn't know about Ultra Sun and Ultra
Yeah, I
Moon, but
don't know
there
about
comes a
Ultra Sun and
point
Ultra
in the
Moon.
post game, I think, where the a bunch of villains from other games suddenly arrive and everyone joins together to form Team Rainbow Rocket.
Oh, I did hear about that.
Including including a different version of the Team Aqua and Team Magma chiefs. Like, they don't match their Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire versions. They match the original Ruby Sapphire versions.
Oh, okay. Isn't it like a boss gauntlet essentially?
I don't know. I've never played it myself. That's all I really know about it. But it'd be intriguing if this actually connected to that somehow. I want to know who that blue hair guy is. The boss's person. This is actually kind of cute.
It's very much like the cartoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
But I like how they did it in more of a way where like it feels more like the game, you know?
Yeah, this feels like a nice cross between an improved Pokemon Yellow and something that it better acknowledges the games. Wait, was that about Archer?
Golbat and a Weezing.
Wait, isn't Archer? No, that's So it's Maxie.
Maxie, Archie.
Archie.
Archie's the Team Aqua team lead. Okay.
Okay.
So I think I've exhausted
How
their
fucking
dialogue.
weird would that be, though, if that actually did connect back to that stuff?
Okay, that was actually kind of cute.
Yeah. Mjolnir came back to you.
Yeah, as it always
is
does.
worthy.
Yeah.
For I am worthy.
So with that, I guess we can use the elevator now. Maybe we should come back and do that next time.
All right,
Bye. Oh, bye.